So how'd you get involved with Girls in Tech? They can't see it in context. They don't understand why the math is important because they don't see how it's applied, which which is I assume why you taught for a long time, but then eventually you got to doing what you do now, which you're involved with Girls in Tech, where that's where the rubber meets the road, right? Where you're actually showing girls where that math becomes applicable. So how'd you get involved with Girls in Tech?
So when I was teaching at a charter school, I had a big break in between, and there was a conference downtown because I worked close to downtown. And Girls in Tech was having this 2-day conference. And I emailed the CEO and I said, "Hey, I'm a teacher. I can't afford to pay this huge conference fee. Can I go just for a day and pay this?" And she said, "Yeah." So I'm like, "Cool." So I went, and it was a small conference. I was so used to the big ship engineering conferences, but this one was small, maybe 100 people. And they had CEOs or people that own their own companies speak to the people that were present. And I loved it because they were telling you their successes and failures, and they were telling their story. And I said to you before that I love when people tell their story because I think that's where you learn the most.
Uh,
So I fell in love with the organization, and I talked to the CEO and I said, "Hey, is there a chapter in Phoenix?" She's like, "No, but you can revive one or revive it if you wish." And they said, "We'll pair you with somebody else so you don't have to do it by yourself." And I didn't hesitate, and I said, "Sure." So I've been doing this since 2017. And what we do is provide different programs for younger generation and older generation, not just females, to get interested in tech. A lot of people, as I said before, don't know the benefits of tech and why is it so interesting and beneficial to have a career in tech. So that's what we do. We provide the message, we provide some professional development, we do hackathons, design thinking workshops, startup weekends. We do all of that.
Never losing focus because I ain't chasing payments. Still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.